puppy. You're right there, dear.
I can do this. They will want to help.
Well, as long as we're honest in our approach, they should understand. Also, hold on a second. I've just noticed something. Back in MMO. I just noticed the fucking moon thing. If I start this mission, I'm never going to see it again. There we go. Oh, there's Hippogriff. Don't fly, don't fly. Don't fly, don't fly.
Arrest their momentum.
Stop! Stop!
Now.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over Pope.
These fuckers are so hard to get.
Arrest their momentum. Revelio. Knowing a meat, he's likely stuck. Arrest their momentum.
God damn it all. Draco. Bleh.
Revelio.
God, I'm so annoyed. Go on, land. Land. Help myself to one of these.
Arrest the momentum.
No. Come here. Yes. I'm just hoping that that's a male.
Everything's all right now.
Right, puppy. How are you, dear?
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise.
Well, that's not intelligent. They won't like that.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
Love, they're as sentient as you and I. They're intelligent group of species. Don't worry, they're going to understand.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
What? Uh-oh. Okay. What are you doing? One's down.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Thank you
Foolish
for that.
children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Alright, that's a start.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He's annoyingly cryptic.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left.
Okay.
What was his name?
Doran.
Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Alright. You take care now then. See ya. I'd offer you a lift, but it's a 1C of broom, unfortunately. Oh, Natty, if I talk to you and you just say, right, we've got to meet somewhere else to talk about this, I'm going to literally fucking throw my knee into your face and break your nose. Anyway.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
The concern is warranted, Natty. She nearly lost you.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping?
Ah.
Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck.
I know I don't say it in the recording, but in my mind I was thinking, you know, when she said that, you know, they were galloping, I thought for some reason, like, why she had her hands around her father's neck as a giraffe, that she also herself was in her animagus form as an impala, and you just see this impala riding this giraffe on the savannah. It's so funny.
We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault?
You can't blame yourself for that.
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today.
My dear,
mother
he's
and
done
I
his
tried to go
job.
on without
He
him,
protected
but
you. That's what a father's supposed to
It became
do.
too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Are you looking for revenge?
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How's your mum?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Also, I just realised they took a shot at a kid on the back of a giraffe. My first thought would be, how the fuck did the kid get up there on the giraffe? Like, that would be my first question, not to just aim the rifle at her and shoot her. That is just weird.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Natty.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember.
Rain does not fall on one's
Rain
roof
does
alone.
not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
For now, dear, enjoy
Thank you again
Christmas.
for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Bless your heart. But no, you go, eat, be hearty, and enjoy your time. Merry Christmas, Natty. This is beautiful.
Revelio.
Look at it, it's so gorgeous. All this majestic food. Kids enjoying themselves. Christmas is in full swing. We can't rest. We got more quests to do. I hope you're all keeping well.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Alright, I'll see you then. So, what? don't suppose you might have a Deathly Hallows lying about, like an invisibility cloak or anything like that. I'd very much appreciate one.
How
if
will I
possible.
gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
Oh, don't tell me you don't know how to swim. I feel like everyone should learn how to swim.
For a swim?
Goodness no, though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison
You're
to
a
the mer
liaison.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Yes, of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the Ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I think it's admirable, I suppose.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we could use them for a Tri-Wizard
Of course, I
tournament.
haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
How has wizard kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deigned mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the Ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course. And I'd share with them
Fuck is
anything
mermish?
they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
As long as you're under the water, you can understand them. Do you know that, right?
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
It would be nice to actually hear a sonnet from one of these mer people under the water. I hear they're fantastic singers.
Well, I can swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna get eaten,
The
aren't I?
last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can
Dance.
dive down to their cave from just there in the
Dance,
water.
do. Not dance. You want me to
I
what?
can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
If I get dragged under, I swear. In we go. Come and sing, our voices sound. We cannot sing above the ground. And now alone
Revelio.
have to look to recover what we took.
Luke. Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo! Lumos.
Come. Come. We're not stealing from them if we're taking this artifact.
What do we have in here then? Narada will be happy about this. Revelio.
Well, so if it's worth it. I got the
Your
artifact.
gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
Happy to have helped. Enjoy your gift.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous. I'm going to show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver or send by owl? Thank you again.
Suggest hand deliver.
So much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
Oh, that looks nice. That looks exactly like what I'm wearing, but just a slightly different colour. Might have a look at that. But yeah, if you are wondering what a mero is basically a merman or a mermaid, but it's like in a shark form. Like they have a shark's tail, I believe. I'd like to see that. It's literally the same outfit, just a slightly different shade. I don't know. Like if it was made out of dragon scale, that would make it look so much better. I just like the brown accents with this one. That's a bit much. Oh, this is the Cross One's Champions garb, is it? It's alright. Yeah, I'll stick with this one. Believe the size of my cock. Right. Hello, Professor. It's been way too long.
I hope I... Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
I just love
And
how
sir, there's something else.
Professor Fig has probably the most
Lodgok
well-designed
knew
character.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research.
Like, he's the one that doesn't look
That's where
like
she
the
found
most
container with the
mulchant
bolt
from
key.
me playing on
He
the
liked her
PS4.
so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say.
Like, look at the details
She
on
could
his
win
face compared to
over
mine. I
almost
look like a
anyone. I
molten
want to
piece
hear
of
more
lava
of
has just
this.
fallen on my
And
face and
in
I'm
fact,
melting
I'd
away.
like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time
That thing
now.
on the table, is that
Where
the
is
thing
the
that holds
next
the
trial?
diamonds in Men in
Believe it or
Black?
not,
What the
it's in
fuck?
the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Oh,
Wait,
brilliant.
Doesn't Polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
He's already done it, hasn't he?
So how do you already have Polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now,
It's only fair.
time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
I just... Why you got me doing this, man? It tastes like goblin piss. Oh, my outfit is going to change, though. I look dapper, though. Damn, I look very dapper. Nice beard. I finally get to
How do
run
you
out of a
feel?
beard!
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing.
Convincing.
I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes.
Thank you.
As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
I'll see you there, Professor.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
I actually finally get to hear Simon Pegg talk for a change, you know? He actually finally gets to play himself in this character role.
Do you have a moment, Professor?
Professor Sharp.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Nonsense. Please.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Boils?
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
Oh, let
I
it be
do.
Gareth.
And thank you, Sharp.
Please let
I just hope
Gareth
you've brewed
deliver it.
enough for
Please.
all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Please let it be Gareth, honestly. I feel like he's earned it after all the explosions he's done.
Daily why I accepted this appointment from the ministry.
I went the wrong way. Right. Excuse me, Professor Sharp.
I mean, out of my way, children.
Greetings. Oh yeah, I'm an asshole. Gareth! I have a mission for you, Gareth.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor. Yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall
One-eared?
moments ago. Muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient.
I love the way he
and
speaks.
I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What?
Prime.
Sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah.
Bah.
That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Kind of told him off there for his little excursion. Bless him. Sorry, Gareth, the door's a bit finicky. Speak to Madame Kagawa about script. There's one for my diary, bless him. Can I actually Revelio? I can't Revelio, shit.
Has anyone seen my ivory-handled hand mirror? Of course you haven't.
That's funny. Oh, maybe I can actually say to Kagawa, maybe next year we can do Hogwarts.
Yeah. What could he want?
Ominous.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
I'm feeling all right, sir. You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Why is he playing about with his wand like that?
Something is very wrong with me.
Chewing with your mouth open.
What the fuck? You're chewing with your mouth open? What the fuck's he on about? Oh god, this is why I love Simon Pegg. He's just so fucking unhinged with his comedy, man. We've basically given Simon to like let loose as his own character, as us in Polyjuice version of him. You know, it's brilliant.
Professor, a word?
Ah, Miss
Professor
Kogawa.
Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes.
It's not a silly
Sir,
game.
I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
That's a good idea, actually. That might get him removed and get Quidditch here much faster. Yes, please do.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Jesus, he's a fucking roast machine.
What did you do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or what have you. Now move along.
What was the ministry thinking?
How the hell did Gareth get here so quickly? What the fuck?
No, it's the headmaster and he's coming this way.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
You were about to rat on me then, you little shit. What the fuck?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Oh, I know I'm gonna knock your head off next time I see you, Broom. She nearly threw me under the fucking bus! He helped me with my heavy books. Yes, I bet I did. You know what I'm gonna do with those books when I see you next time, Broom? I'm going to smash them over your thick skull. That will stop you from talking unnecessarily, you little twat. Right. Scrope! Scrotom! Where are you? I'm gonna call him Scrotom from now on.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at
all.
all.
Professor,
Shit.
I need to speak to you.
Oh no, Professor Weasley.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Sir?
I have you here. I wonder if I might, speak with you about...
Is he that
Professor
vile of a
Field?
person that he never says hello?
I've
Why
decided
is
to
there
give him
armor
a
on the
bit
floor?
more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
And I don't miss him. He's handling secret ministry matters.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
I Well, thank you.
She's fucking...
But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
Yeah, watch it, son. Watch it.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Yeah, hopefully. Fucking hell, like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting her to be like, sir, you're actually praising me? What the hell? Scrope, get over here. I've got a sock to give to you.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Oh,
There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
What's happened to your ear?
Attention, students. I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the elegant banners of Ravenclaw. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
That's brilliant. Woo! Ravenclaw! Yeah! Oh yeah, that's great. A little sneak peek into the future for winning the house, eh? I hope.
Scrope! Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
You dare question me, Scrope?
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course. I,
The fuck is the family
Master
motto?
does remember it.
It's something to do with family, like the purity of blood, isn't it?
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Oh my god.
I order you to pronounce it for me.
But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you.
Toujours pur.
Never speak of
okay.
this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Did I just belch?
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Not only am I that much of a knob that the password is always pure, I have to be a knob and basically make it in French. Like you ain't hated enough. Now you've got a password that's just
Made it
French.
just in time. It's wearing off.
Just belching.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Alright, let's get going then. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun to play as Professor Black. So nice to finally hear him talk for a change.